all sorts of things, and I'm wondering, why can't you... Hello, good people, how are you all doing? Okay, I needed to make this video to address something. In the last 24 to 48 hours, the internet has been ablaze with pictures of me and my new wife. A lot of people have attacked us, have said all sorts of things, and I'm wondering, why can't you let people be? Okay? In our culture, when you insult an elder who has done nothing wrong to you, karma will come for you. When mindless bloggers like Patience Blogs and Ujo Official were insulting my family, my parents, my eldest brother, and myself, calling us all sorts of names, saying we're ritualists, we did voodoo and all that, we spent with May's money. I'm wondering, where's all this nonsense coming from? No facts, no evidence, nothing. A family that has done nothing wrong to you. Especially Patience Blogs. Are you insane? Where do you get all this nonsense from? Now, someone has touched on a raw nerve. My wife is Yoruba. In the Yoruba tradition, you don't insult someone's parents or their husband. They will not take it lightly with you. I don't care what names you call. You married an old cargo, you married another, and I'm laughing. Do you really know who she is? Do you really know anybody? But if you upset someone and they respond, know that it is not their fault. And I'm saying, let all this madness stop. My kid brother has been attacked for like 3 years, non-stop. He has even been wished dead. Is it right? Let him be. May herself has been attacked by certain other people for no reason. She has moved on. Let her be. Let him be. My eldest brother is running his business, taking care of his family, playing his golf. Let him be. Okay? Let us be. We didn't create the problems in Nigeria. We didn't create the economic mess we found ourselves in. But we can all learn to respect one another. Please, let all this thing end. Kilo.
Hello guys, welcome back and thank you so much for being here. What's going on? Please like and share this video. Thank you so much for being here. So I wanted to allow the video play without interrupting so that you guys can, before I give you guys the backstory of what's going on, for those of you who are not up to date on this matter. So this is Edochie's brother, Link. So he's now coming out to chastise people, to criticize people, and ask that people leave his family alone. And by his family, he means his brother, Edochie, the father, the mother, everybody. Okay? Even May. You can actually, if you listen to the way that he was talking, it's very obvious that he doesn't really see it for May. But just to avoid any dragging or anybody accusing him of something, he quickly threw May's name in there among the people that have been attacked. But it's very obvious, not just based on what he's saying, but also based on the narrative that his wife, his new wife, is spewing. So this guy is asking that people should leave his family alone. And I think it's really, really interesting because it was his wife, his new wife, the new Yoruba wife that he married. It was his new wife that started throwing shade, attacking May for no reason, unprovoked. I don't know. It's been reported that she once had, I don't know, conversations with May via inbox or whatever, but now she's publicly taking side with Juju Austin, which is okay. Take side with whoever you want to take side with. But don't throw stone, hide your hand, and then start crying and playing victim in the circumstance that you created. Because that's what I see happening. Even before deciding that I was going to talk about this story, I've been seeing posts and hearing things about this woman, this new wife. Mind you, the man that she's married to now she's the third wife. The man is on his third marriage. Okay. And she thinks she's the one that is going to come and be Mother Teresa. She's going to change his life. She's going to be the reason why he never looks at another woman again. Okay. So this woman inserted herself in Juju Austin, Edochie, and May Edochie situation. There are ongoing marital issues. She clearly took side Her name is Yinka. She clearly took side with you and May, and so she's been accusing May of paying bloggers to do X, Y, Z, which is so laughable to me. May did not need to ask any blogger. People just saw a wrong that was done to May by Juju and by Yul, and people decided that we're not going to sit back and allow this happen. We're going to fight and defend May. And that's how everything started. Can you guys hit the like button, please? Thank you so much. Those of you that are watching me, Facebook, YouTube, please hit the like button. Thank you. I appreciate that. So people saw what ill was done to you, to May Edochie, and and that's how grace happens. That's how universe rally round for you. That's how the universe will raise warriors to come and fight on your behalf, intercede on your behalf. And that's basically what happened. But because they cannot understand the situation, all of a sudden, they are now accusing May of paying bloggers. Okay. It is being reported also, because obviously everything is alleged. You know how we cover our tracks here. It has also been reported that before this woman actually came out revealing herself that she is Link's new wife, that Juju Austin used to sing the praises of one Lady A. Okay, so it turns out she is the Lady A. Okay, her maiden name starts with an A. I'm not going to say because I don't want to butcher the name. But so her maiden name starts with an A, and a lot of people have testified that Juju used to mention Lady A, Lady A, Lady A, and this Lady A is based in America, and this Lady A is a nurse. And so when Lincoln, I'm sure his full name is Lincoln, when decided that he was going to introduce her, and people did their research and they saw the last name, and they put two and two together, realizing that she is a nurse and she lives in America. People came to the conclusion that this is the Lady A that Juju Austin has been talking about, singing praises, including this so-called Lady A bought Juju Austin a used Jeep, according to waiting I hear my eye all day. Okay. And so it's very obvious that Juju Austin and this Yinka lady, and reportedly this lady is 56 years old, which personally I thought was so disappointing. Imagine somebody that is 56 years old, like, madam, your age don't go far, okay? Your age don't go far. Imagine somebody who's 56 years old. I'm sure this is not your first rodeo with regards to marriage and everything. I'm sure she's been married before. I don't know how many times, but if I'm to guess, I want to guess that she's been married before, or at the very least has been in a relationship before, with all of the experience that age brings and life experience brings and all these things. You would think that this woman would have learned by now at her big age. You would think that should have learned by now to mind her business and focus on her marriage. Again, like I said, she's marrying to somebody who is on his third marriage. You're marrying somebody who's on his third marriage. So it's so interesting how, I don't know, maybe she's one of those people that will meet a guy and the guy will paint himself out to be the perpetual victim in every failed marriage that he's been in. It's always somebody doing him wrong. He doesn't have a mean bone in his body. He's always doing people right, but they always pay him back in wickedness or whatever. Maybe that's what he's been telling her, and maybe that's what she's been falling for. But I will advise, I know that you are older than me, madam, but I will advise that you really, really tread carefully in this situation, because the stick where they take beat yale, nine they go take beat yawo. Okay, because the way that I'm looking at this family, the way that I'm looking at this family just strike me as a family of betrayers. This just be like family that will betray people anyhow. Because I remember when this situation first started, okay, they were all supporting May Edochie. They didn't like what you did to May, and they were very ready. They acted like they were in support of May. And May said she was not going to be numbered. She went into marriage. She's a Catholic. Polygamy is against her faith. Polygamy is against her own personal belief. She will not be numbered. At the initial stage, even including this guy here, this link, he was on May's side. But it looks like they all took one look at their lives and their own skeleton in their closet, and they thought to themselves, maybe I'm not holy enough to even be criticizing my brother and his concubine. Maybe I'm not holy enough to even be interfering in this manner. Maybe I should look in my own life before I start. I should not even be an authority in criticizing my brother and his actions and everything. And so they all pulled back. Okay. Or maybe they've been begging, and May is like, I'm not doing this. I told you guys I will not be numbered. And she's sticking to her guns in like not wanting to be numbered. It's about principle. We cannot make a promise. We cannot agree on something, on our journey through life, and then halfway through, you change the narrative and you change our agreement and you expect me to just fall in line. What happens, somewhere in the future if you decide to change it again? Okay, so this is how a lot of people fall into situations that they end up just accepting things, because the first time somebody tried to change the script on them, they did not take a stand. They were like, okay, so this is what we're doing now. I forgive you, because they don't stand for anything. But it's so obvious that May, she's a very principled person, and she knows what she brings to the table, and she knows who she is, and she will not let anybody treat her with disrespect. Okay? She will not let anyone treat her with disrespect. If you're not going to respect her, she is going to demand respect on her own accord. And by gosh, she is going to get it. And that's what I see happening here now. And as for this new woman, okay, just like everybody is telling you to mind your business, I would really advise you to mind your business. Honestly. Okay? I will really, really advise you to mind your business, because this does not concern you. No matter how much you think you know on the outside going in, at least now that you are a part of that family, carry yourself with a certain level of decorum. Carry yourself with respect. Stop making a fool of yourself at your big age. Okay? And people are even pointing out the fact that she's still bearing her first husband's name or whatever. And May is somebody in all of this. May has not said one word. May has carried herself with so much grace in all of this. She has not said one word. And that says a lot about who she is, about the content of her character. But somehow all these people, they have so much energy for a woman who has not said one word. Other than when she released a statement saying that she will not be numbered, that woman she just accepted her fate and has just moved on with her life. But these people, they keep stoking her. And that's how, because she's not saying anything, God, the universe, is raising an army to fight for her case. And this is what is really, really grinding these people's gears, her naysayers, the people who are bitter and jealous, because they're like, she hasn't said anything, but she's still winning. Yeah, that's how God works. Okay? You know the saying, let go and let God? May really embodies that saying, that let go and let God. Because after she released that statement, and that was the only statement she made the entire time, okay? After she released it, she just let God take charge. And we see people are stepping up to defend her. She doesn't even have to lift a finger. She doesn't even need to say anything. She does not need to say anything. Hit the like button, guys. Please, if you're watching me, Facebook, YouTube, please hit the like button. Thank you. She has carried herself with such grace. She has not said one word to all these people who seem to have the energy to come for her. But somehow God and the universe continue to fight for her. Let go and let God. The Lord shall fight for me, and I shall hold my peace. She's the embodiment of that. You should be inspired. Let me play this one again.
Mindless bloggers like Patient. Hello, good people. How are you all doing? Okay, I needed to make this video to address something. In the last 24 to 48 hours, the internet has been ablaze with pictures of me and my new wife. A lot of people have attacked us, have said all sorts of things. And
what brought this on? Don't count 3 before you count 1. Oh. Don't count 5 before you count 3. Oh. What brought this on? Okay, in every action, something led to this. It was your new wife taking the stance that she took on a matter that has nothing to do with her. It was your new wife that brought this all on herself. What brought this on? How about you discuss that? She's the one who started this, a matter that did not concern her. She started throwing shade. And of course, people were quick to catch the shade. People were quick to know that she was talking about May. And May has a really strong fan base who just saw how they treated her poorly and they decided to go to battle on her behalf. Your new wife has been throwing shade ever since she came into your life. And now you want to come and moan and groan. Talk about who started all of this. Your new wife started this.
I'm wondering, why can't you let people be? Okay? In our culture, when you insult an elder who has done nothing wrong to you, karma will come for you. When mindless bloggers like Patience Blogs and Ujo Official were insulting my family, my parents, my eldest brother, and myself, calling us all sorts of names, saying we're ritualists, we did voodoo and all that, we spent with May's money, I'm wondering, where's all this nonsense coming?
So you're the one, you and your new wife are the ones that are colluding. And that's the energy that I'm getting from him. That he and his new wife are the ones that are colluding together to accuse May of paying bloggers. Okay? They always forget that they were not the only ones at the receiving end. May too, till tomorrow, they're still dragging May. They're still asking May, why won't she just allow you to marry in peace so that they can all just live together? They're still doctoring May's picture on social media. They're still trying to make her seem like she's a loser. They're still accusing her. I can't tell you how many posts I have seen. I can't tell you how many posts I have seen of these people in the social media streets, trolls or whatever, accusing May of dating one rich guy or another, one married man or another. They have literally mimified this woman. They will shame her and say things like, look at you left your husband because you didn't want to be a first wife, but now you are dating a married man. They will just fabricate things that are not even true, and then they will impose it on May. Never once has May come out to address this. They will even accuse May of dating AY. They accuse May of being sponsored by a married man to London to UK. Why? It's so interesting how this Edochie family are acting as if they are the only ones who are suffering the wrath of trolls online. Till tomorrow, they are still trolling me. They will take a picture, they will doctor the picture to make May look bad, to make her look ugly, to make it seem as though this is what she looked like when she was married to Edochie, and now this is what she looks like now that she's not married to Edochie. They till tomorrow they continue. What have they not said about me? There is not one thing they have not said about me. But still she forges ahead. You will never hear her say anything. But all these ones, small thing they run on social media, can't they talk?
From No facts, no evidence, nothing. A family that has done nothing wrong to you. Especially patients' blogs. Are you insane? Where do you get all this nonsense from? Now, someone has touched on a raw nerve. My wife is Yoruba. In the Yoruba tradition, you don't insult someone's parents or their husband. They will not take it lightly with you. I don't care what names you...
But nobody, even it was your wife that wanted to show, she wanted to introduce herself. She wanted to introduce herself that, yes, so I'm the new HBIC. I'm the new queen in Link's kingdom. In Link Edochie's kingdom, you guys must recognize my queenness. She's the one. Like, nobody even mentioned her name when she came out and started defending Juju. Like, no one mentioned her name because she wanted to make people know that, yeah, Link don't marry. Not today. Not today. Link is on his third marriage, madam. Calm down. Be calming down. It not be today, okay? It not be today. Link don't they marry. And I'm not wishing you ill luck or whatever, but one of my favorite quotes here is, past behavior is the best predictor of future behavior. Instead of you to be on social media fighting Juju Austin battle, instead of fighting Juju Austin's battle, how about you focus on your marriage, this so-called new marriage that you just entered into, so that you don't end up like wife number 1 and wife number 2. Madam Yinka, 56-year-old, your big age, you never still get sense. So what have you been doing with all the life experiences if you're still here acting childishly? Still forming a clique and forming a this and that as if you are an 18-year-old bride. Madam, I may respect yourself.
You married an old cargo, you married another, and I'm laughing. Do you really know who she is? Do you really know anybody? But if you upset someone and they respond, know that it is not their fault. And I'm saying, let all this madness stop. My kid brother has been attacked for like 3 years, non-stop. He has even been wished dead. Is it right? Let him be. May herself has been attacked by certain other people for no reason. She has moved on. Let her be. Let him be. My eldest brother is running his business, taking care of his family, playing his golf. Let him be. Okay? Let us be. We didn't create the problems in Nigeria. We didn't create the economic mess we found ourselves in. But we can all learn to respect one another. Please, let all this thing end. Kilo?
Oga, na the house, na the woman where you marry, na you supposed to the advice. So the woman where you marry, the one that wants everybody to know, I don't know if she's feeling insecure and she feels like she needs to put her stamp and let everybody know that Link Edochie is now married. Okay? I don't know. But now that woman, now you're supposed to talk to, supposed to advise her to let everything go, to let you be. Because she's the one that is inserting herself in something that has absolutely nothing to do with her. Absolutely nothing to do with her. But she keeps inserting herself into it. Okay? Otherwise, if you don't caution her, if you don't advise her to let you be, you will end up every market day, you will be coming on social media, fighting trolls and fighting people on social media over something that should not even be happening. Tell your wife to calm down. Fine, we don't hear. And she was trying to get the word out that Link is now a married man. We hear all the people that were eyeing Link and thinking they want to marry him. Okay? All of you that are thinking that you wanted to marry him, at least now they know that Link is no longer available. Link is now out of the market. Yeah? So that they can move on with their lives. Tell your 56-year-old woman to respect herself. At 56, you will think that she would have learned a lot about life and be the elder. You will think that she would have learned a lot about life and be the elder in that family and try to make peace. But it's so obvious that she's choosing to take side with Juju Austin, which is okay. But you don't instigate, you don't start drama, and then once the repercussions start coming, you start crying and moaning and playing the victim. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. You can't instigate things, you can't start things and then cry and moan and play victim. Haba, which kind yeah nonsense with that one now? You must be able to own the energy that you push out there. You must be able to own it. I don't know why you are having a hard time talking to the woman. Is she the one bankrolling you? Is she the one making money? Because usually, in some cases, and not even in all, okay, there are some men that have very, very strong personalities that even if their wife is the breadwinner in the home, they still won't let that woman push them around. They still won't let that woman talk to them anyhow. But there are some men that are like chicken, okay? If they marry a woman and the woman is the breadwinner, they will just mellow down. They can't talk to the woman. Even when the woman is misbehaving, they will not try and correct the woman because they are afraid that she'll carry her money and go, you know. And we know what they say, that stereotypically nurses in America are known to have all the money. So maybe that's why he's afraid. Maybe she's the one making all the money and he's just sitting down and enjoying it. Okay. It has even been stated that some men self, as soon as they marry nurse, lie, they go say bye-bye to whoever working again. No? All they will do while the woman is pulling 16 hours and 24 hours, they will just be at home drinking beer, enjoying the proceeds of the money that she's making. Maybe he's one of such men. And maybe he's the one that she's the one bankrolling the family, and he cannot tell her to like not be on social media putting her mouth in something that doesn't concern her. Okay, so I know, right? Joy says his attention seeking wife looking for fame. Exactly. So tell your wife, now your wife you go advise oga. Okay, Mr. Link. Mr. Link, na your wife, na you go advise that she should stop drawing your name out, that she should stop bringing trouble for you. Okay? Nobody that has been involved in this whole situation has not been dragged. Even people who did not deserve to be dragged, like May Edochie. May is the victim in this situation, but the amount of dragging that they have dragged May, it has been so unfair. It has been disgusting. The way that they have dragged May in a matter that she had no part in. She was not the one that told the man to go and be cheating and having side babies. But the way they have bullied this woman, the way they have dehumanized her in an effort to appease Juju. So ultimately, May is the victim in this situation. She is. So people need to get that. If people are pushing back on the things that your wife is doing, then have a conversation with your wife. Really. Have a conversation with her. Tell her to stop embarrassing you publicly. Tell her to stop embarrassing you. That woman is so thirsty for attention. She wants so badly for people to know that she's now the new Madam Link Edochie. She's so thirsty. She wants people to know this. Madam, we don't hear you. We don't see you. You and your contact lens. We have seen you. We have seen you. It's like they cannot take what they dish out. You know you don't have the energy, you know you don't have the smoke, you know you don't have what it takes, but you'll be the first to be on social media bullying an innocent woman. May has not said one word, not one. Her resilience, okay, her tough skin, is worth studying at Harvard. The tough skin that May has channeled throughout this entire thing, the tough skin that May has shown, need to be studied at Harvard. You think she doesn't see all those things? You think she doesn't see the husband saying the awful things that he says? Shading his late son. You think she doesn't see it? And you think the people who are rebelling on behalf of May, you think they don't see those things? You think they don't have valid reason? Because they know that May is not going to talk, so they have to speak on May's behalf. They see all those things. They see the nonsense that your brother spews, the way he disrespects the memory of his own late son, the way he disrespects his children, his older children by May. Everybody sees it. Everybody sees it. And that's why people are channeling all of their energy. That's why they are investing all of their energy in defending May. Because they know that May will never come out and speak on this. That's why they are defending her. It is God, it is the universe that raised warriors to defend May. So caution your wife. Oh. Now your wife now do all of this, okay? Because for the most part, people have just mainly focused on Juju, because ultimately Juju and her crew also focus on people. So people for the most part have just focused on Juju. But when you marry this woman, she decided that she was going to come out and chest everything and introduce herself. I don't know who's dragging you link with her, that she feels she needs to put her stamp. She got really territorial. She wanted to put her stamp and let everybody know that she's the new Mrs. Link. Tell her she's the one that you need to advise. Or maybe you cannot talk to her, like I said. Maybe she's the breadwinner and you are afraid that she'll carry her nurse money and go. Maybe you are afraid that she'll carry her nurse money and come out. That means say you go there on a long thing, on a very long one. Yeah. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. Please like and share this video. Let me see some comments. Ruth Gordon says they will stay long inside. Thank God for May's mindset, treating them with a grain of salt and wearing them like a loose garment. Joy says May is not saying anything and they are still angry. Abi, oh my sister, it is very perplexing. May has not said one word, but somehow she's still able to like anger them. She's still able to like rub them the wrong way. Her silence is really, really punching them in the gut. I love it. Like, people need to pay attention to May. People need to like study how she's been handling everything. The way she has handled the situation needs to be studied, because it's top notch. Chef's kiss. Joy say his attention-seeking wife looking for fame. Yeah, he needs to talk to her. She's the one that is dragging his name, dragging everything. So he should channel whatever frustration that he's experiencing. He should channel it to his wife number 3. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. Please like and share this video, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.